Happy Wednesday. I really get confused on Tuesdays and Wednesdays what day it is because they feel the same to me, but we should be in more of a consistent routine now. We had our beloved nanny coming almost every day when the twins were born just to help with everything, and that was amazing. And now we're kind of getting into a rhythm where we don't need her every single day anymore. Like the days that I'm home, I'm not recovering from a C-section anymore. It's just things are getting easier. So she's off on Tuesdays now, and now like she's here on Mondays, she's off on Tuesdays, she's here on Wednesdays, and then I work on Thursdays and Fridays. So it's like becoming more of a routine, I guess. And it's easier to know what day it is what I'm getting at. But today I am picking up Berend Lyndle from preschool, and Brad always takes them on his way to work. I'm picking up Berend Lyndle from preschool, and Bear has decided he has enough money in his piggy bank to buy a remote control monster truck that he saw. So we're gonna go to Walmart to pick up that, and it was kind of neat because we were counting his money to see if he had enough. He did, and they earn money just by like odds and ends jobs and putting their clothes away from the laundry pile and stuff like that. But anyway, we were counting it, and I was like, okay, so you have enough money. We're gonna take this money and we have to give it, because he was ready to put it back in his piggy bank, and I was like, oh no, that doesn't go back in your piggy bank. We're gonna take it and we're gonna give it to Walmart, and you're gonna get the truck. And he's like, why? He's like, that's what buying something is. Like, you could just see him have that moment where, okay, if I want the truck, I have to give up the money. It was kind of a cool moment. And so I'm actually taking it. Usually we just have them give us the money, and then we basically pay them in change. So we just keep the change on hand and keep giving it back to them, taking it from them, giving it back, you know. I think I'm gonna actually have him pay with the money today, just so he can like actually see the concept of giving the cashier the money and then him getting the truck. So we're gonna do that today after preschool. Lyndle doesn't have anything that she wants except for I still sound like I have a cold. She wants a stuffed animal, which is like, we just went through all the toys and like pared down things, but she does have enough money if she wants to buy a stuffed animal, so we'll probably bring her money too and just kind of see if there's any stuffed animals that catch her eye. It just seems silly. Maybe I could, I don't know. Anyway, I think that's all I had to say. I remember what I was gonna say. So the babies, I think it was because they had like this cold coming on, but they were waking up every hour and a half, 2 hours all night for the last, there was probably like a good 4 or 5 days where they were doing that. And then the last 2 nights they've kind of gone back to every 3 or 4 hours. So definitely so happy about that, and like I really appreciate a good 3-hour stretch of sleep more than ever. But because of that, I think my supply went up when I was feeding them like every hour, 2 hours all night. And I feel like I'm getting a clogged duct, not on one side, but on both sides. Like, it's a very distinct feeling when you're starting to get a clog. I just feel like death warmed over. Anyway, it's a very distinct feeling when you're starting to get a clogged duct, and I have it like in the exact same location on the right as I do the left, and I'm like dreading if this is the beginning of a clogged duct or mastitis, because it's the worst. There is no sickness like how fast and horrible mastitis comes on. It's just like all of a sudden you have a huge high fever, you just feel like dying. It's really, I'm sounding dramatic, but that's the way it is. It's like very dramatic how fast it comes on, and you never know when that's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna be like extra cautious today. I actually purchased, before I even had any symptoms, I purchased this like 2 months ago, that Freedom Mom, they have a kit for clogged ducts, and it has like a tool that warms and vibrates so that you can put right on where the duct is. that you think is clogged. And so I'm gonna be doing that a lot today and just like nursing the babies. I actually got up at 4 this morning and pumped a little bit because they weren't eating as much as I had, and I had to actually pump at 4 o'clock in the morning, which isn't great as far as like regulating your supply, but I had to. So anyway, I'll keep you posted. I really hope the right side's worse, and that's where I had it the previous 2 times. So we'll see what happens today, but I will keep you posted. So I had a pretty like rough day yesterday, and what always makes me feel a little bit better is getting my hands in the dirt, just kind of like replanting a plant into a new pot or something like that. And I went a little overboard today. Oh shoot, I left one of them in the car.
Yeah, in the car, the back of the car is open and there's like a box.
Yes, that is donate.
We look like
I needed it out of the garage so that the donate stuff didn't get pulled back out.
But why didn't you shut your door?
I couldn't close it, but I needed it like out. Plus I rearranged the garage a little bit more. Did you notice that? So I actually went to our local plant nursery to get a pot for my fiddle leaf fig that I accidentally bought that I thought was on sale, and it was not on sale, and it needs a new pot. And so I went there. The best pot that they had, it was actually still too big, but it was $140. Look how happy this guy is though. Maybe I shouldn't replant it yet. It was $140, and I was like, I'm not spending $140 on a pot that's actually wicker. It wasn't even like a ceramic big pot. So anyway, they had this there, which has been on my list of plants that I've wanted for, gosh, at least a week. And then I also have all of these propagated pothos or whatever they're called. So I need to plant those. I have this giant pot, which I really don't like, so I painted it.
Tell Mommy she's out of control.
You're out of control.
I'm not out of control.
Hey, this looks better.
Yeah, doesn't it? I reorganized this section. I'm just slowly trying to get stuff
We could almost fit
in
the
this
car
house
in.
done. I know.
We can almost fit Mommy's car in.
Almost.
I should take these 3 for a bicycle ride.
No!
For their last nap of the day, I've been taking them in the stroller, and they love it. Don't you? It's so fun. It's such a win-win because I get outside and get some fresh air. You guys get a little stroller ride. You get fresh air. This thing is amazing. And like the sun comes at an angle in the evenings. However, check this out. Look at that. If you are a parent of kids that are stroller age, you will understand how amazing that is. Plus, like while that's down, I can peek in at them and see if they're asleep.
Hey, Lyndle, take a breath, honey.
No kidding.
She isn't.
I know. Trust me. Trust me.
I love her voice, though.
I do too. You have a great voice, Lyndle.
Listen to her talk.
Do you like
What, honey?
this new plant?
I want to go on a bicycle ride.
I love it.
I want to go on a bicycle.
Okay, let's go for a bicycle ride. Let's get Bear and Eloise and go for a bicycle. Yeah, do you remember going with Bear and Lyndle on this bicycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom and Papa rode out.
Yeah, exactly.
Papa,
So we're out on a family
he was there.
bike ride. So Bear and Lyndle are big enough, obviously, so Bear's really good with this. I know! Bear's really good at his pedals. Bear, let's see you pedal, buddy.
I can't even pedal anymore.
Why?
It's too steep on the foot.
It's too steep? Okay, well then don't pedal, just use your legs.
Okay.
And then we can practice pedaling later. Yeah, so obviously he's a beginner, but he's doing really good. Just a little curvy and a little steep right here. Slow down, buddy. Slow down, use your brake. Ooh. Yeah, but it's a beautiful night, so. What do you think, Wee Wee, having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? She gets a little freaked out if I go too fast, so I take it pretty easy. Lyndle, come off the golf course, honey. Stay on the cart path, because the golf course is not for bicycles. That's I like Pumpkin. She's cute. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, sometimes it's important to keep an eye on her. You're right.
Hey, look, an acorn.
Oh, look, an acorn. So this is going to be interesting because this is quite the hill. So let's see how far they make it. Bear's crazy. Yeah. All right, Bear, or Eloise, Lyndle. Yeah, whichever one you are, go ahead. If I had $1 for every time I did that. Okay, I think you're good. You can go. There you go. Lyndle, do you want pedals so you can start pedaling? No? Okay. That's about as far as I thought you'd make it. You guys want to get on my bike and I'll... No? Okay. Okay. Oh, where are you going, Wee?
I'm ready, Daddy.
Is that gonna be outside?
No.
Itchy.
Where's it going?
I don't know.
Do you feel like you have a problem?
No, not at all. Not at all.
We need to get you a greenhouse.
Yes.
I can't see, baby. Ow.
Got one baby over there. We got one baby over here. It's beautiful out.